Greetings YouTube and welcome back to my channel. Well, Mount Etna has just erupted behind me. There are smoke rings, which is also a rare thing. I'm about to start a 1700-mile journey home. Let's have it. So incredible. I'm sat here eating a quite reasonably priced vegetarian pizza and a cappuccino before starting my 17-mile journey. 17,000, not 17,000, 1,700-mile journey home. And then this bang, and then everybody rushes to the edge of the balcony and Mount Etna has just erupted properly. Great big billowing amount of smoke. I didn't catch it on camera, I was busy eating. And then we have the perfect circle, the smoke ring up there as well. I don't know if you can see that. So that's quite an exciting start. I'm gonna eat the rest of this, which is actually pretty good, drink my cappuccino, make my way back down the mountain before I get covered in lava, Pompeii style, and then I'm going to make my way home, slowly. Right, I don't know if you can see this, but that's my plate. There's my pizza. And there are bits of hot ash. Or pumice, or whatever it is. Raining down. Don't know if you can see this, but all of my gear is covered in bits of volcano now. Anyway, I'm going to make my way down. I've just tried to book the same Airbnb that I was in last night because it was so nice, and it's on the way back, and if it's available I should be there about 9:30 or 10 o'clock tonight. So I'm going to get back down off the mountain, ride the most amazing twisty road back down to sea level, and then tear across to mainland Sicily. Not mainland Sicily, mainland Italy. It's all becoming a bit of a blur. Let's get on with it. Result. I can imagine in August or June, July, I wouldn't be sitting in a car by myself. So was the €50 worth it to come up here? Yes, it was, because what an experience it was, and to have the volcano properly erupt behind me whilst I was eating the pizza, it's just incredible. And then to have bits of, I've got bits of mountain in my hair now because it just came raining down this fine, that's a very noisy dog, this fine kind of sandy dust, which was warm. So that was an experience. That will probably never happen again in my lifetime for me. But who knows? Over the edge we go. Right, the GSA awaits down there. And then I start the return leg. I don't know if you can see it down there, but that crater, that's the Silvestri crater, Craterli Silvestri, which I was walking around and went down into earlier in the previous episode. Do you know what? I'm looking forward to getting back on the bike. I am always happy to see my bike still here when I return, and even better, my helmet and microphone and GoPro mount result. Okay, so the wheels are rolling on the journey home. 1,700 or so miles ahead of me. and it's all good. Well, that was quite exciting, being up the volcano when it properly gushed a whole load of smoke and then rained down some gritty, sandy, hot stuff. That was quite exciting. And then the smoke rings, that's something you don't see often. That's apparently because a new crater has formed. I have to thank my partner for giving me the heads up on that last night. She saw it on BBC News that Etna was doing that. It gave me the heads up for coming over and having a look. Thank goodness she did. Awesome. Thank you, Miranda. I've sent in a request for the same Airbnb that I was in last night. It was such a nice place to be, and it's on the way back that if I can get in there again, that would be great. Yesterday it was a bit of a faff. I had 3 requests all pending, hoping somebody was going to accept, and when somebody accepted, I retracted the other 2 before they were accepted, thus not having to pay. And now I've got one of the hosts message me saying I didn't turn up, so I will be fighting that and not paying the 40 or so euros that they're going to be after, because they didn't respond to me until the following day, and it was a bit late then. Anyway, worry about that later. So I've put Radio del whatever it is, I do apologise, which is just the other side of the 20-minute ferry crossing in, and it says a couple of hours for me to get back to the ferry. Hopefully I'll be able to buy another ticket easily. Should have bought a return, but there you go. I didn't know what my plans were going to be. And then hopefully I will be riding to Calzone. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Anybody who's followed my channel knows that I pronounce everything incorrectly. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not being lazy, as somebody said in the comments on one of my early videos. I just don't know. And if I was to spend all my time looking it up and trying to remember it, I'd never actually get anywhere. I am what I am. Trust me when I say this is biker's paradise. A road to die for, but not to die on, hopefully. That's a mirror entry, okay. Obviously the roads have changed since this was last updated, because it keeps trying to send me down no entries. See what we can sort out. This is when I was supposed to come down earlier. Managed to miss. So he wants me to go straight on, but I can't. So I'm gonna go left and then hopefully right. Hopefully I'm not riding up a one-way street now. Maybe I am. Don't know. Completely lost. That's obviously not the right way to do it. Try again. I should have just put Google Maps on. Luckily, when I was going the wrong way, down the one-way street, there wasn't a police car. It's a beautiful building. There's a sign from Messina, that's promising, because that's where I want to be. Well, good news, my reservation for tonight has been confirmed, so I'm going to be staying in the same Airbnb apartment that I stayed last night, which I was really impressed with, in Calzone. So I've put it into Google Maps as well as running it on the Nav 6, and Google Maps says 3 hours 7 minutes, but I've got a ferry to do as well there. Reckons I'll be there 8:10, so given the ferry and a bit of mucking about on that, maybe 9 o'clock or 9:30, which is what I guesstimated to the host. What a day this has been, what a day. Just goes to show when you're on a tour, motorcycle or otherwise, you never know what's just around the corner. I wasn't expecting to be on Mount Etna as it gave a little warning sign of being very much still active. Fab. I'm guessing that might be mainland Italy over there. Well, it's quite congested here in Messina, trying to get back to the ferry. The route is red on Google Maps, but only for a little while. I could probably weave my way between the traffic, but I really don't fancy it. As long as the ferries keep running until the evening and they don't stop at 6 or something, then that'll be okay. Yeah, that is way too narrow for me to filter. If I was on a little scooter maybe. How do some kids manage to do those good wheelies? I've never managed that on a mountain bike or a push bike ever. I always veer off to the side or go straight over the back every time. Actually easier on a motorcycle. Let's see. I'll park just here and buy my ticket. Grazie. Arrivederci. Oh, we're winning at the moment. I've got such a stack of receipts building up there. I dread to think how much this trip is going to have cost. I think there's one thing you can rest assured. €15.10. I paid 36 this morning. Maybe that's the way it works. I don't know. I don't know. I'm glad it's 15.10. I feel like I should have paid that this morning though. yeah, all I do know is touring Central, Southern Europe, Northern Europe. I don't know about Eastern Europe because I've not toured there yet. I will. It's expensive. It is expensive. Far more expensive than touring Morocco like I did back in October. Let's hope I can just ride straight onto a boat like I did earlier. That would be lovely if I can. Well, there's a boat. I hope there's room on it. Oh, that'd be perfect timing. Hello, doggy. Buongiorno. Grazie. Perfect timing. Look at those scooters, wow. Don't actually want to get too close to that. Love it. I do love a good scooter. You probably wouldn't think it, but a lifetime of listening to and playing in bands with mod music does give me a love of scooters. I wouldn't necessarily want to do the sort of touring I'm doing now on a scooter though, but they look fantastic. Wow. Very cool. And then of course there are adventure bikes and there's a Harley. Nice triple black BMW. My old girl. This is only 20 minutes. Is it even worth going up top? Probably. Have I got my card sorted and ticket sorted? We're off. Virtually less than half full ferry. I'll just put in tonight's accommodation into Google Maps. I won't worry about the nav 6, it's not going to find it. And then I'll go up top. It says 2 hours, 1 minute. I don't think I can be bothered to go right up top, but I am going to just step forward and see if I can see something. So it means taking my phone off and everything again, and I don't care. Females, nice Harley, and Ducati. Well, there's mainland Italy if you can see it through that little window, and we're waving goodbye to Sicily. Yeah, virtually empty ferry, a bit different to this morning. do like the triple black GSA, but I also like those Vespas. Very cool.
Inglese. Bella. L'ombretto. Inglese, English. Guardate, cercare, trovare.
Inglese.
No, you are from qui in Sicily.
I've been Mount Etna. Volcano.
Palermo?
No, Mount Etna.
Etna? Ok.
Yeah.
Noi Calabria. Calabria. Freedom!
Didn't really know a word of what they were saying, but they seem like really nice guys. And I can't wait to hear all those two-strokes start up. That's going to sound amazing. And there it is. That is also the drawback of having a vintage machine, is getting it started, but beautiful nonetheless. One thing I did understand him say, he pointed to his Vespa, which won't start at the moment, and then to my bike and just said freedom, and he's not wrong. There you go. Right, 1 hour 49, 20 past 8, it says I will be there. Fantastic. But I'm going to have to stop and change batteries in the GoPro, and I may stop at the services and find myself something to eat, because last night I didn't eat anything in the evening. And I am kind of a 3-meal-a-day person, I think. At least that's what my stomach was telling me as I was trying to get to sleep last night. It's very nice KTM as well. I just like all things two-wheeled, it's got to be said. Back on mainland Italy. Well, Sicily, I enjoyed you a lot. It was a whistle-stop tour one day, but I got to go up a volcano which erupted whilst I was on it. Well, I had such a good night's sleep last night in the apartment I was in. I think there's 3 different rooms there that you can have. Hopefully I'll have the same one again, because it was awesome. I'm really looking forward to getting in bed and getting some shut-eye before tomorrow, because tomorrow I am going to get some miles done. I'm going to set off pretty early. Well, I say pretty early, not that early for me, probably about 9, something like that. And then I intend to ride till about 6 in the evening and get maybe 500 miles or so done, maybe a bit more. Get myself right up the coast of, or right up the centre, up the spine of Italy. I'd quite like to pay Florence a visit if I can. I don't know, I might chicken out of that when I see the traffic. Rome certainly freaks me out. Freedom indeed. The sea is now on my left. I'm heading north, well, almost east, northeast. Right, I'm going to pull in to the services. I'll probably get some fuel, and I'm going to grab a bite to eat so that I can just go back to the apartment and chill out, basically. I'm only 16 minutes away, but I don't know, it just seems like too much to go get settled and then go into town when I can just buy something here. What I also need to do is remember to dig out the map so that I can show you where I've been today and where I went yesterday, because I forgot to have it with me last night. Perhaps I'll sort that out now. I am ready to call it a day, to be fair. Perfect. This will see me through to the morning, and I know I get a good breakfast at this Airbnb. Right, that hit the spot, it really did. I'm set for the night. I am desperately aware that my tent has been festering away inside of there, having been packed away completely soaked for 2 days now. I dread to think there may be hitherto undiscovered life forms growing on it, which means tomorrow I should probably camp so that it gets a chance to air and then let it dry. I should do. We shall see what happens. I think I've turned into a complete softie, because the thought of an Airbnb is so much nicer. I'm really looking forward to tonight. the fact that I will be in a comfortable bed. I'm going to get petrol tomorrow. I've certainly got enough to get me back. I've only got 18 kilometres to go. I just want to get there now. Well, I'm back in the apartment that I was in last night, so here it is. I like it very much. You've seen it before. In Cosenza, and the bike is tucked away in that little room across the street, which I will get it out again tomorrow and start all over again. Let me show you on the map. I'll just turn the light on. Right, so yesterday I started in Pompeii, which I've currently lost. Got it. Right, started off in Pompeii. So just zoom out so you get an idea of the scale here. Started in Pompeii, I then made my way to the Amalfi Coast. Incredible. And then I blasted my way down to Cosenza. Hope I've been saying it correctly, Cosenza. So that was yesterday. Didn't show you on the map. This map, by the way, is still a bit soggy, as you can see. It's 2 days later. It makes me worry about that tent quite a lot. today, after a very nice breakfast, I came down here. I then got the ferry across to Messina on Sicily. I rode down here and then up to here, where Mount Etna erupted on me. Brilliant. And so I then retraced my steps all the way back to here. I thought I might as well stay here again because it's a really, really nice place. So tomorrow I'm just going to get some miles done. I will share it with you, and I'll be sharing my thoughts along the way and when I stop and all stuff like that. But I'm going to be blasting and getting my way as far up the country as I can. Maybe I'll get somewhere around here. I don't know. I'm going to be more inland, I think, than down this coast that I came down when I was heading south. It'd be more inland. Somewhere around here, maybe. I don't know. I intend to get to Florence and check that out if I can. That will be, I'm sure, the day after. There's no way I'm going to get all the way up here. And then the plan for heading home is going to be into Switzerland and I've lost it. No, that's not Switzerland. Into Switzerland, and then back through France, where it will doubtlessly rain on me a lot. I want to get up through Italy so I can get to Switzerland and have a little explore there if I possibly can. So I've got Florence is one of my targets, and then beyond that it's Switzerland, and then getting through France again, and then home. So I'm quite tired. It's been quite a long day, but it's not been a stressful day. It's been easy riding. It's been 24, 25, 26 degrees at times. The sky's been blue for 99.9% of the day. It started off a bit cloudy, but that burnt off pretty quickly. And I'm ready for bed. I've got a load of housekeeping to do with the YouTube stuff before I can turn out the light. So on that note, I'm going to say I hope you enjoyed today's video. I really, really, really did. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so, because it helps. It really, really does help, as does every like, as does every comment. It all pushes the videos to a wider audience, and that's what's going to help keep these adventures rolling. So until tomorrow, see you in the next one. Bye bye.